Hi, this is Arian from NKS FTW, and this time we are reviewing a track and an instrument, of course, a freebie from Evolution series called Clar Duduk. The duduk is a traditional instrument, commonly from Armenia, and it is part of traditional music as well as different soundtracks nowadays, such as The Island, The Avatar, or even The Gladiator. The instrument we are reviewing at the moment is sort of a cross between a clarinet and the duduk. What is surprising about the instrument is that it does have very few but usable mappings, and we just recently got an update which adds scripted legato to the already impressive number of articulations available to us. But first, as always, a demo track. This was Rise of the Hopeless, and as always, it's available on my SoundCloud page. See the link in the description. And now let's talk about the installation a bit. The library is very easy to install. You just need to put it in your user content directory for complete to pick it up. And as always, a batch resave is recommended. The very first track, of course, and what we are interested in, is Clar Duduk. If I solo this, you can actually hear that the legato transitions are very impressive. In the latest update, there are two ways of operating the instrument. The very first one is via the mod wheel, as it was present in the earlier versions. You had to use it in order to change to different articulations. At the moment, this is the one I'm using. The new edition is via key switches. So if I move my mod wheel down and I play a note, this is one of the newly added soft vibrato layers. It's a swell. Now if I press a bit harder, this is the non-vibrato patch, and if I press even harder, we get a faster vibrato. So this is the first articulation. This is sort of a long swell. I move the mod wheel up a bit. Now these ones are also velocity sensitive. So see, this is a sort of a bit softer vibrato patch, or note, I should say. Without vibrato, it's always in the middle. And then higher velocities always produce sort of more intense vibrato, and lower produces the soft vibrato version. Moving up again, this is sort of above the middle. We have two versions of trills. So the first one is a vibrato version with a very little trill, and then if I press a bit harder, then you have more trills added. And the very last one, if I move it up to the top, we have bends. Softer velocity goes down, and in some instances going down is not available. And then harder velocity goes up. And because we have the legato active, you can actually string these together. Which is really, really nice. The duduk is commonly known for these haunted, very emotional, sad tones, and I think this is very, very nicely done from Evolution series. And then we switch to the mappings. There are actually 3 available. In the older version, we only had 1, which is just the reverb.
Plugin.
If I switch to the plugin mode, we have reverb,
attack,
release,
#003.
and release.
#003.
And the next knob is not mapped. So these are very self-explanatory. We can adjust the attack, we can adjust the release, and of course the reverb. Let me show you what the instrument sounds like without the reverb. So we move the reverb completely down. You can hear that the legato is not perfect. But if we had a hint of reverb, bit more. And of course we can go up fully. But I think it's pretty pleasant somewhere around here. And of course, attack and release.
Attack.
But this would be normally a swell.
Attack.
I move the attack up.
Attack.
It's more instantaneous.
Attack.
And the same with the release. I move it up. I press the key. It's still playing even though I released it. And of course if I move it down, it releases sooner. That is the release, and that is really all about the library. I hope you've enjoyed this brief review. You can pick up the instrument at www.evolutionseries.com. That's www.evolutionseries.com. See you next time.